na 120 billion. That is from Nkrumah Abreso, ABC Mahama Abreso. And they Ghana could do 658 billion. I can't hear back once. 650 billion. The Ghana Kadomoka said Dawson at 120 billion under NDC and Mahama. No more Barbeteson, they said do 658 billion. Sir and Brana Yura Mahama Tia Kunyaso or more Kasan Seminano. Na Ghana oil unyamedia chain na yeba akope oil field Jubilee fields and na omampenyuku for discover ya odija Yura Atamels ma wono so dija Yura Mahama. Enti oil sika na yenya na ye kakrebi. We're getting just about 40,000 barrels of oil a day. But Yura Mahama eko tikese daso dayepa ni investment o ye enti no. Uraba wumi abaye as chairman of the economic management team oil fields no wenya miensa. Uwe sika dodo a Yura Mahama na ban enyaye in 8 years at a mills ne John Mahama sika omunyaye nyina obronisi revenue total revenue generated 248 billion for John Mahama ne at a mills. Uraba wumi ani akufuado enya 925 billion. Just say at a mills ne John Mahama sika omunyaye so mo de bugana no omenya no moho. Ama yenya 44% of yesika ewechiri. Enei a omenya sika times 3 of what John Mahama ne Atamus nyaye no. And again the camera debt to GDP 104%. The trend say ye ton Ghana ajapade nyina ni ye fa yesika nyina ye dutua ye car ye be sans wa de car. Ghana hu sika nyina ntimi ntua ye car. That is what it means. Inflation impomponso anyama bofa sokosro Mahama Abreso na ye twanada pa SND AD na tem no na 15.4%. Eneya Uraba Wumia chairman of the economic management team and vice president no 25%. This is after say a 54% in December 2022. Na nunti according to the World Bank Ghana for 800,000 a free ahutom eko ohia buburo. This is it, inflation rate. Ofa dollar rate na Mahama Abreso na dollar e cost 3.8 3.9 4 cedis cost 4 cedis 20 pesos so benya dollar back. And then the same dollar back e 50. Ebiem Yura Mahama Abreso na ye koje bosia your credit rating you good B-. E say investors wo ye mugidie say ye je bosia ye betumi atua and Ghana credit rating no aba baller junk status investors ato ye prumo international capital market ye ntimi koje bosia bi abiem because obi ase Ghana je bosia ontumi ntua and na ukoje bosia e wo bank ehun si hu 50%. When you year 40%, besia hunsi ho. Dia na obetimi de sa besia na ye. Na wetimi tua sakai. These are the people who said they had the men and they were coming to change the economy. Na ye nyina ye ho atoyen. And ne 50% interest rates in some banks. But Mahama Abreso a course na 25%. And I can go on and on and on this, the state of the economy. Na wo baby o man Ghana ye gina sisi enyamanye mampenye kufuado in opposition o se Mahama sidi no aye hata enu ti no kofa o mampenya be de che bagomi abae to stabilize the city. That is the main reason to your man adwuma nyame na meka your man adwuma no na eka ana oraba wo mi ase samre no na city need depreciate because the fundamentals are weak on the catch yo. Just Ghana sikasem fapem no na ayem mere eni ahoden bia under Mahama. That is when the dollar was just about 4 cedis. And also say if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. Now the entire exchange rate will expose you dollar do 4 cedis. They say ono na numu asem. Bible say we numu asem ye dibi buafo and ye dibi buabem. Or say the entire na fundamentals na ye weak no. And they say investors any GDA bia wo Ghana sikasem because Mahama say Ghana sikasem. India nay omo maba apostles of strong economic fundamentals. You heard the akwesi. The only TV see eye Ghana sikasem be ejina. Imprimpri ameno ka say as compared to 2016 na MPP for kasa ansem ni nyina. Enti de di kan ye dollar ene ye sika wiase nyina ye di dwapa Ghana so it is the same. Mahama abreso a dollar cost ro pa no it was 4 cedis 20 pesos me di kan ka chro no kretro do. And now me no can say dollar a 15 cedis 7 pesos. So what happened to the economic fundamentals? Number we make up 17. Oh, you dollar free wa? Abuja for sika pa biemu Ghana for the bibia a safer. Because in pen you ka dollar as more MPP communicate and say oh, is a dollar enya hoden. So it is appreciating against all the major currencies. What about the safer? John Mahama breso na 1 million safer. Ukita 6,000 cedis. Titikano 60 million na obenya 1 million safer. Ene ya papai uraba wumia ono oka so very strong fundamentals obai. Ene wo pay the same 1 million safer na. I just okita 26,000 cedis. Titikano 260 million. Judge it for yourself. We enya NDC enya MPP mpenyi se de odani jemu no oni ne nsi ne hihihye nefa. Enti kano kre no se ne boshe no wadi so na woni so. €1 under President Mahama breso na 4 cedis 70 pesos. And they are saying €1 70. £1 British pound sterling. Mahama breso no mudi na terminal. Omo organize lectures. Kasa abrofo akese no. 6 cedis ubenya £1 British pound sterling. And they go to any forest bureau and 20 cedis. Baby crown 21 cedis. Into where they are maba wumia to football. This is the economic fundamentals. Naba wumia jana numu wa waka wanse bebribi no. Kasa ni nyina no. This is it. Now busanfo, I showed you a table maka inflation, maka credit rating, me kabrofo akese economic terms, dollar safer. But what does these indicators mean for the ordinary Ghanaian? What does it mean to you? Oh, and also, economic indicators opposition or malata market. If you remember, you buy a malata market.
Been increasing. My visits to the markets, whether it's in Malatar or Tamale or wherever, suggest that food prices are really going up. That is clear. I mean, in Bulga market, for example, as I pointed out in my lecture, maize, a staple, maize, you know, where we eat tozafi every day from maize, went up by 60% within just the last year. More than 100% in Accra. I mean, you know, so the point is that when you look at the cost of living, you know, the benefits of a single-digit inflation rate doesn't seem reflected in the cost of living. When you look at...
This is a time where under President Mahama Breso, na inflation in Pomponswa Nyama Bokosrono, na above from 1 to single digits. And on or maybe a and Oraba say even though Mahama the inflation about single digit, no. So single digit inflation here because no cob malata market a brobo cost 60%. Extreme brobo cost say it is jomu bo at the end of Vancasa. But we mean a tray malata market asem. And the inflation and single digit 25%. So yanko jum ya koma lata market den you kuhu ye enyema ye disi dan Ghana ni bia wo hwe me bia na obobra we NDC NPP me say was sitting in wasem o bobra na de esi wani so ne se wo ye adwuma wo sam wani mu fifire na wonya bibi kakra wo betumi de aye japade bi wo ya sitting mu de na japade dan every Ghanaian young person aspire or must aspire to build. Enti anyama bo anyama ye disi dan ne bo te say we iron rods okoma latadwomu ba wo mi favorite market 2016 iron rods we 16 mm na ye tono 2800 2016 800 in 2016 under President Mahama. Bawomia D na tem ka brofo akese ye lectures. Ene under Bawomia economic messiah. Omampenyi Akufo-Addo se mede na ba se omasidi nya ho de na nyema bo nkos form no. 8,200. Cement. Mahama abreso cement bo kosoro na ekodu 27 cedis per bag. Ene ukodumu a cement bag enkran ha 108 cedis. In Krobisono, we are talking about the 50 kg. In Krobisono, a 108 cedis. Forget about the picture. We are talking about the 50 kg. Where cable electricals who see down here, cable metal 1.5 mm, 1 ton, 1 coil. 2016, 73 cedis per. And I mean, say the same cable metal 320 cedis. 16 mm cable metal no 2016 now you 632 cedis under President Mahama. 2024 look at it 3,220. It wa say ya wo to MPP muntu ko to abama no. What hope do you have to build a house? Uhwe baby a enyama bo aduru ya eni mrika enyama bo ikoya. Say the ye bo bra ko ya nimi de ye de enyama bo be kosoro. But look at the quantum. Petrol we will be a use. Unika or the better petrol gum wa mutu. Uni mutu awa bobo ya. Uni bisu a obefa car and abefa motu. Ubetuya lorry fare. And lorry fare na petrol boni edipia. NDC abreso 1 gallon 14 cedis. That's a Mahama team wedding. And they said all those things you have watched. And they say 65. Oko even some of the filling stations are 67 cedis. Look at the quantum leap. And then petrol no 1 liter it is a fried oil bottle. Nibwe denche Mahama gallon. Because fried bottle liter no they say 14.85 under Bawumia. But under Mahama na eno ye gallon bo. Yet ye say Mahama kwa say unima mamu oye incompetent. We cry now, Rewana Busia for where a sanitary pad. Gana ma mo hweme. Ya me kin e yemanimu asemwa. Obabia onyame ayene se bosumi bia no. Ubegubra. Until you will need this. I just oba wa fa fru and now oba wo how binti untimi engubra. Ya sanitary pad 2016 ni etoba akobia 2 cedis 50 pesos. Malata market. Ba wo mi adwom. Soft care 3 cedis 50 pesos in 2017 and then 18 cedis sanitary pad. So it is not just building materials, it is not just petrol, even sanitary pad. The agusu ye aduane ye nyina ye tobi. It does 2016 now per rubber bucket ba kusi ya 8 cedis. Domien Obroni ba krom wo se ye France campo no Gold Coast ye wasase pa ensuo to ye yekua Baby and toast ni jene buedru after promising planting for food and jobs. Gary low can you Gary boys and they be beans na two amomadi and only be trust tokens with school muswa. From 5 cities in 2016 to 30 cities as we speak. Ewa Accra. Ebia ukrom de ebetumi awo form kakra ba Accra 30 cities. A bro bag kese no 170 cities under President Mahama. Yesi ni timu edi oni mama mo. And Akoko broiler kese ba akuse 2016 na ye 45 cities and they do 200 Ghana cities. And katie one paint bucket na 30 cities and then 180. We didn't into munu 30 to 180. Cause you are crate under John Mama 12 cities and then baby 65 opa kese na. Komo kusua ye ben wa to aduane so adi. Ade and they want to break the 8 with this. They say it is possible. Yes, it is possible for onion buckets to move from 15 to 80 cedis. And it is possible someone do 2 more, move more. A became 100 cedis, I go 200 cedis. That is what they mean when they tell you it is possible. It is possible for them to increase. And I'm a mamu phone omubu. Now, Buzianfo, Edriana, Docron, and Cry Docron, Mahama. Brasona ketwano 1 cedi and 4 cedis. The na Mahama braso size kese na benya no 1 cedi 50 pesos and then 5 cedis. And then kind of kono ye boss 6 cedis and 7 cedis even in Accra. By the ponampo de bobo from 5 cedis back and 30 cedis. And more and I'll be here. Gino rice 5 kilo. Mahama brasona 25 cedis and then 185. And more. Lele rice, my breast 18 cedis and I have 125 cedis. Obakazo Sammy Gyamfi ne ko dwom ntino enyama no bono de biaka ho na me ko dwom ni minu aba Daniela Mavis Daniela member of our communications team ye ko Malata market me bona baso but se woni bi be de achinya hwede da so ye we de efri multimedia o Joy FM ene omo stations ni guso no omo so akodwom entos adaka kese no de omo so ko hu ye ni omo se January 2024 ya we dey 2016 na entos adaka kese according to Joy na 1005 and no raba wo mi ade akọ 6,000 60 million to 70 million entos adaka kese. This according to multimedia. Mako bucket kese no so multimedia for call almost say June 2023 last yeah we of the counter medicine where a FPAC tablet 2017 they 50 pesos and they 3 pesos we Lufa tablet and the malaria drone na 2017 5 cedis adro no say do 30 cedis under Bawumia. We mojadro ferroglobin syrup and Mahama 30 cedis and 100 cedis. ORS they will yemu twa wo so abekwa akoto no so Bawumia e dey free 40 pesos to 2 cedis 50 pesos. Ko kwaye okoto ko adro so a anoso cream 2017 4 cedis 50 pesos they say 118 cedis cocoa drew. Cavidelo and also another cocoa yes blood pressure drew from 15 cedis in 2017 to 15 cedis to 261 cedis in 2024. Fox Ziga 70 cedis in 2017 year and 840 cedis. Just look at this. And you want to vote for these people again? Now go back on fire saying. On fire saying. Now Buzianfo. Yes, said your daddy Jemuno. Is this to be on the name saying is Shenefa. Ye NDC amanyoko yoko dwom de akohuni. Na de na dwomfo ankasa so ka. Hwe we ma me
previous na bona esi ho amosi mu no anka be 2.5 and 300 na so sisi na 9 million and now transportation na akosro nti na sisi nso first na anka we ye bebo na bebre esi ho na so sisi we ba ko 5 cedi ana nketu anu nyensa 10 cedi sa na ye ne sisi ya enti niama no boye de enti sombe bibia fa homa ya ebebo ye sifa no so kwa na ekosro eko a atachi bibia enti amanyama no bua na ekosro
sesia ntos adaka 7,000 sana eton adin so ye hye so aye nto uba hye ntos fitana pasa unton hwe fitana pa ma ba me nto ade mpo endu 100 cities akita ma ye hwe wo GM time na eton ntos ne na enye sewo ntos ndu 2,000 ntos ndu we mpo endu 50 million po iti sesia de se na ntos edu ntos edu 7,000 uko fa ba ma no musuro omuso mo ntometo na ntos ni sisi onu mo fitana pa ba be transisa uko so be lorry fe ukita ma wo fi a obe hwe wo iti ye bro ye branca samanu ye bre GM ye hia wankasa se bra na ye bre bibia boy se bibia boy ye din amaye ye ntumi nto sefa bibia akoso dollar so akoso ye ho akire ye ntumi ye ho hwe uba market fida no pa odidi once be ondidi bio
amo ba ko no ye 10 cedi 4 ye 40 cedi tini for
na bujo for ene da ho no. These videos we have a lot of them NDC 360 akojom die jomfo ma de ma menom de enua ma the meme wojomo mudi dweye adwumaka in subsequent editions. This is just part 1. We bring you a lot of those videos. Wow, so you can ask them. And that wow cry na wutu botomu ato until you know. Said the America no no create do na there be any. Now Obi Beka say, how did we get here? Then and on my Ghana, itimi koda na donku we mo. Aye na yesika sem nyina tetia pansamo a oton a yento. Ufri a yentua wodon sa hye obotomu a ensi hwe so adentia nyema nan a egu screen yisu they can reckless borrowing besia aban we abo yetu omofo mu ntie no mo brobosia enega na ka kosoro amene ya yentimi ntua ye ka no na ama enu nti obi ani gidie we yesika semu no eno na ama yesidi na ho oden no atofom kra say Ghana ahokyere aba excessive taxation etimodern taxes a owura ba womia ene o mampanya kufu ado asesa gu yeso titiru enu nti na wo bere no reckless spending sikadie basa and corruption and profligacy katasheshe project person kumunya chronofita. That is the reason why we are suffering. Na mamenka eka ne ho asem kakra besia obeka ya oraba wo me wadi Ghana for bone yo adokodoko nsem. You remember what he said about borrowing? Say Ghana ye wo sika ya tisika so come there. That is what Akufo-Addo said. And Bawumia said eni say ye bo besia mpo de ye kwan ye to your roads now we can get money to construct a kwan ya ye hia wo Ghana nyina. Wo de hwe video we mame.
We don't have to borrow money from anywhere. Just toll the various sections of the road and we'll raise the money to do the roads in Ghana.
And that one also, we don't have to borrow. We just have to toll. It just say one ton so mo de mobile mo be bobesia o be ma ye kanimpo abafom. And then fa na Ghana kedro. This is paragraph 99 of the Auditor General's reports for 2016. On the consolidated fund. O check paragraph 99. Auditor General mauhu a car na Ghana de. As at 2016 Mahama eko. Into we my mouse source. Auditor General's report. Paragraph 99. You can go and check. Na Ghana car. Dear ye deno domestically. Ghana voyage or mobisian waha. Through bonds. Nkrumah, Kotoka, Efrifa, Echampong, Ekufo, Dr. Hillel Liman, JJ Rollins, ya papa Kofo, ya papa Tamils, John Mahama, Omunina Kanono. What's it? World Bank the chair and a hepic free 120 billion. Now, under Bawumia, or say, Nisi a Bob Bessiampo ye coin, I can't do saying. This is Ghana Web, 25th May 2024, and a Bank of Ghana the way by. Ghana's public debt reaches 650. Kaka Hua, is it there? You need maybe 800 billion, but 658.6 billion. Now, in Ghana, can I say that here? Where's screen you saw? And Kromani, may I show up? I say, do I get 30 million now? Ghana ni awo me, including MPP, including Oba Wawonenge, Obi had the cap 22,000 titisika 220 million. Oka wo de no no. Na bisa said, "Dear na mind sika we ya when ya so mfaso a, wo de saka buburu we." Excessive taxation. Aso mo kan nsem wo mo kan ye. Ye de me ba ye me kan hwe nso ma no. Asem wo maka bia me tu mire na ma kire osie na mama obi adi. Ye nkɔhwe de ba wo mi akan ye. And Mahama I will say, Mahama Timu, the taxes are banned, the taxes are hurting the economy. And then you can hear about moving us from taxation to production. Producer, give me those two videos.
They are hurting the economy. These taxes are hurting. And therefore, you are not going to get the growth. And when you don't get the growth, you will not get the revenue. And when you don't get the revenue, you go back to increasing taxes to get the revenue. And then you are in a cyclical downward spiral. And so they have it wrong. And we will change that particular policy. We will use the tax incentives to grow this economy.
Shift the focus of economic policy away from taxation to production. So we are going to move away from taxation to production. From taxation to production.
I said, Mahama Abresunity more than or the taxes don't do Ghana for so, and it is hurting the economy. Into a move here from taxation to production. You yate. Uraba we me taxes or the other taxation to production here. Dedikai COVID levy. This is the only government. Why will shame me? You can check. We are seeing na check say yare boni coronavirus e baby kum nipa no. Or mind ben and a day yare no adane tax to boni ato ne man for so say. It is malaria. Yes, you malaria levy. And our HIV levy, and our cholera levy. Where the COVID-19 levy, check, there is no country in the world. I just allege Bawumia or promise to move us from taxation to production. COVID came since 2021, 2022. Yeah, that's what COVID levy be seen there. 2024 you move, and yet they continue to blame COVID now or more than who levy aba. And COVID levy is when you COVID levy on VAT flat rates of 3% into a never flat rate of 4%. COVID levy on national health insurance levy of 2.5%. And national health insurance levy at 3.5%. And where you twa indirect tax, auto nsio, auto paper, auto ebiane. Anything you buy, ideal make kusuya utuya sa tuwe COVID levy. Taxation to production man ba wo mi ade enbe no aye. Or the modern tax ayenti bimpe nyinsem da e levy. In Canada 1.5%. Ya kasa ya omodi aba 1%. Inti ya na adwuma ni ho. Ohia ni ne bra na oya adwuma, onye sika kakra o se me send bibi ama me ba ana me bisuani. Oye momu na ya te no 1%. Ya te ni sika. Yet Bawumia told us Say momo dear a year for na ye ni say ye de to so and 1% momo and other electronic transactions levy. Financial sector levy 5%. Boys, edwuma ni homo bre. Obata bia ni wa opese de bakoto chacha na ne bakotwa bet. Ben edwuma ni wonti na akra ne nyonko bokro no. Okotwa match Manchester versus Arsenal, Manchester versus Arsenal no di kakra so a ba wo mi ase me je 10% betting levy. Energy sector recovery levy 20 pesos per liter of diesel and petrol. Eno na ma petrol bo aye dia ye ntimi ntua no ba wo mi ade aba. Okoto LPG gas so a wasan so hia ho 18 pesos of energy sector recovery levy. The gas so ye ntimi nto. Ya san kra so the boiler tax ato petrol ni diesel so enti ene ye ntimi nto 10 pesos per liter. Yet ye hu de omode boiler tax na ye efi mineral na emene ye e wo oman Ghana mo. 2.5% increase in VAT enti ene VAT akosro from 12.5% to 15%. Growth and sustainability levy. All these taxes on Ghanaians. They said here, emusi empo ye de to so. Moto, abobo ya, Mahama, Kambu, all of them car bibia e generating musie bia no. Ye calculating musie na ye to 100 cedis. Ye de toaba. Omampenye Kufuor aso ye ho no mudi sika no. Office of Government Machinery. Fikesie mu ho. 2015 President Mahama it is worth 453 million cedis and a call. 2016 or the 718 million and a call in the office of the president as an making. Oraba Womia or say yen use Ghana sika efficiently or by 2017 or the 1.5 billion a call. We are 2018 or the 1.9 billion and a call. 2019 or the 1.9 billion and a call. Mahama there no 453 million to 780 million. Yet Bawumia says it's not efficient use. Or no, from 1.5 to 1.9 billion. 2020, 4.3 billion. 2020 billion. 2022, 3.1 billion. 2023, 1.4 billion. 2024, 2 billion. These are the apostles of efficient use of the meager resources of states. All the taxes, office and let me tell you some of the things they use the money for. 2022, Omoankasa report of the Common Parliament, Omanpenye Kufuor the office. Almost Sika Omode Tofu 51.1 million cedis. Sitikano 510 billion. Fuel in 9 months in 2022. President Kufuor ne to our call no 2022 16.9 million ne to keke 169 billion. Omoto car tie and a car batteries. And 50 million cedis 150 billion in 9 months in 2022. 150 billion for car cover and a car battery. Cabinet retreat by Akopo 4.8 million cedis 48 billion. One cabinet retreat at Peduase, one meeting Kufuor the ministers 48 billion. Private jet we are sharing na or chata na no na mepeno. We are sharing any we are sharing no chata in 3 months 40 million. On sa private jet kesiana no chata itu kwa no titisikano 400 billion. This is what they use your money for, and they come and tell you our problem is not revenue. So if the problem is efficient use, how efficiently are you using our money? Look at Chrono Ecoso, look at the waste. Not too long ago we were talking to you about Pualugu Dam, Sika $12 million or Mashenekwa. Sky Train $2 million or Medinikwa. Temamoto Way $2.5 million. Let me zoom it. Producer, if you can enlarge it for me so that I can zoom it. Was a list of multinational companies that have left Ghana in recent times. In you may kunkwa amamu boniti omedwuma gu no mafi Ghana. Eno na me be kire wono. Sa nyema we hu susuanso no. It's about the nyuma egu e na obi afri Ghana eko amaye atwa ye ho ahia. Na because of that inti amanfo lose omedwuma, amanfo no aduane ebo wo. Now if you read the story, Glovo for no more delivery services. Omo free Ghana, Glovo co. Nivea, Nivea, deodorant spray any nku Nivea and then Nivea free Ghana. Oh my Ghana, John Mahama's Ghana and Chrome's Ghana, Nivea is gone. Areho. Jumia Foods, almost so much delivery of food Nidia Kekao. Jumia Foods. Oma boka and now all these taxes and the economy about Wumia Seno, Jumia Foods so all the people they employed, they've lost their jobs. Lipton tea under Unilever, almost so this Lipton tea planty, omo yeno Unilever for in Ghana, omo to me miesa, omo free Ghana, omo move ko Nigeria. Enkuya made for mutimi, dark and lovely. Almost a Ghana I had dodo, but we say sikasa almost so call. That can lovely for call. Bet 365 for so call. Game for no more cramo, meboa. Game for so call. O me free Ghana. Big go for pen for pool pen. What is happening to this country? Eh? Societe General, that bank, all these, I can go on and on and on. Producer, take me back to my presentation and bring you. All these institutions, they are going to Nigeria, they are going to Cote d'Ivoire. All of them going. Jobs are being lost. People are losing. They are. Honorable Kennedy, Japan, that's another one. Or say they say, but we economy no can once. Must say the guitar. Na eba economy sikasem na enunti o mampenye Kufuor so far as vice president. No, yeah, and the chairman of the economic management team also know he meet. I know they are on Kamwasen. And he is telling you that they have failed. I don't think we can any other evidence. About why is about who you can trust. And me confirm and say, Nipa will be to me aginated. You'll see a warrior. It's none other. The Bemani Munyam ya na wofefe. Bemani Munyam Fua or da Nyamesone da yepa. No when this wadi hunua or the best son my Ghana, Amagana ye krabehe. A leader you can trust is trustworthy. He is honest and is reliable. And we are telling you to vote for John Mahama. And we are telling you, say she was sitting na fatwa bapa. The American ye want te she kra. The American wutie ma me say she was sitting. Nya ho na waba wa. Ye be say we be call district office, the district EC office e wo ho no. Na we yi wudin e de about wo ngba ni mu ho. Se da ye beto aba no so bibi nti na wuni omayi mu ana ubenya kwansidie bi nti ya wunti bi nto aba ukọ na odi tumi krata ama wanam senior ye ne din beko enwoma ye friend proxy list na wetinya to aba MPP for ye nyema bebre so we be regi process no. And we thank our agents, we thank our executives, and we call on you to remain vigilant, and we call on you to participate in the exercise. I say are you ready? NDC and you segment no. Yeah, they bro. Honorable Kupuku. Na apo muti say nyame ada roma na ko ahoye pa na birthday no bibi e ko kama de na me ne da na se ode afi ache ye ni hweka se e beda na se o ma ye nkwa bio na ye ntimi so ono nyame nhira and that's na onto nkom amen o mo apomuden amen o ma onyansa o de ma o he Solomon ni bi amen na fasom o manfo a ewo esunavo south na NDC and you uni edi nkomo about free SHS. Because Ghana nyina etio. We are seeing na ehwe. What is the position of John Mahama and the NDC on free SHS?
Yo. Yeri kameda wase so mama konya ina machia omo ehwe ewo manmu ni achichiri nyina. Ade ba ko a ehia wo wiase pa aye enwomesua. Na oman bia ode nwomesua di agro no ne man no so kanko ekechiri. Enti oman ba bia wo manmu bia no eze wani ko oman no enwomesua ho. Ne senti yewura John Dramani Mahama eye Ghana mampanyi dada na ni so ade hunu a ewo secondary school a yekoni free wo Ghana no eno ho amane ene ne dai me de ebebo ye nyina na ansa na no mema ya bakosem kakra bi fa free education ankasa a ewo Ghana na de kwa say yewura osaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah ena 1961 o pass Education Act ediba say under section 21 obi okọ school eye primary ene sabre ne friend middle school ne junior high school obi anko ni free na oye nhye so asabre no na school a yɛkɔ kɔsi university deɛ na obi akɔ university so free sabra yɛ ka 1961 na university a ɛwɔ man mu no na ɛyɛ Legon ɛna ɛkyerɛ 1962 no yɛde KNUST so ɛbɛka ho ti wobɛkɔ university free afei primary middle school ni nyinaa yɛ free 1960 so ɔno akoro yɛ scholarship secretariat a na wɔde support wɔn no anim nwoma ɛwɔ secondary school because secondary school under the Education Act no ne prescribe fee kakra bi a ɛwɔ sɛ obia etua na Kwame Nkrumah de saa ehyehyɛ yi ɛde ba yɛman mu section 21 of the Education Act no nsɛm a ɔtwerɛ hɔ ni sɛ primary school ɛyɛ basic school no middle school ni adeɛ yɛbɛkɔ ni free secondary no sɛ wokɔ a ɛyɛ free na mmom wobɛtua fee kakra bi a practical work nneɛma a wobɛyi so kakra ho training college ni adeɛ deɛ nyinaa yɛ tertiary ni nyinaa ɛyɛ free ɛna ɔyɛ saa ehyehyɛ no na 1967 wobɛkae a 24 February 1966 ɛna yɛwura fifa ɔde tuo etu Kwame Nkrumah amamuo no eguyɛ na ne ku a na ɔde bu ɔman no ne yɛfrɛ no NLC ɛyɛ National Liberation Council ti 1967 no ɛna Kwame Nkrumah free education ɔde baayɛ no oyi ɛde free ɛhɔ nom na saa abira na oyi free hɔ no ɛyɛ owura fifa bɛyɛ ɔmanpanyin no ɛhɔ a na ɔfa a yɛwura Kofi Abrefa Buzia ɛna ɔde yɛ chairman of the political committee saa abira na nso ɛna ɔfa a Ghana manpanyin ne na Akufo-Addo ne papa ɛna ɔyɛ no ɔtemuafo panyin a yɛfrɛ no Chief Justice ɛwɔ ɔman mu Edward Akufo-Addo saa mpanimfoɔ yi ɛna yɛwura fifa ɛne wɔn bu ɔman no nti sɛ wokɔ Google na busa sɛ why who abolished free education in Ghana deɛ wobɛhu sɛ yɛwura afifa ɔne yɛwura Buzia saa bɛ Buzia nso bɛyɛ prime minister ɛyɛ 1969 bɛduru hɔ ɛna ɔmo yi saa free education no ɛdi free Ghana sɛ ahokyerɛ ba ɔman anim nti sɛ bɛyɛ a obi antua school fees na yɛnkɔ sɛ bɛyɛ a ɔman bibia ɛbɛka kama na yɛwura Kofi Abrefa Buzia apart from so ɔyɛ chairman of the political committee no ɔno nso bɛyɛ director in charge of civic education a na ɔman ɔnante baabia na ɔkyerɛkyerɛ amanfoɔ civil rights civic rights afei 1969 ɛna owura afifa yɛ sɛ ɔbɛsan de ɔman no afiri soja amamuo mu akɔ kamamika bi kwan so ɛnyɛ ɔsɛ yɛtwerɛ constitution a yɛde bɛsi democracy no akyi ɛno ne yɛ second republican constitution nti wɔte committee sɛ committee no na nhwɛ constitution ne chief justice ɛyɛ Edward Akufo-Addo ɔmanpanyin Akufo-Addo papa na ɔka committee no ho Dr. Kofi Abrefa Buzia na ɔka committee no ho sa committee na twɛ 1969 constitution to ɔmo twɛ constitution no ɔmo amfa free education no ama 1969 constitution no emu na gye sɛ free 1969 ba no ɛyɛ school fees sɛ mo nko a ɛna yɛka no ɔman mu nti yɛto aba 1969 wie no yɛwura Edward Akufo-Addo ɛyɛ ɔmanpanyin na ɔte akonnwa so na nado ne papa ɛna bɛyɛ Ghana nyinaa manpanyini ɛna sabre ne yɛwura ne parliamentary system nti deɛ na ɔda aban n'anim ɛwɔ adwuma yɛ mu no ɛyɛ yɛwura Buzia eti papa no MPP for na UP for pen for pa no wo na de MPP ba no mu yi sa free education no the free your universities na just say Ghana the fees abre no we go school from primary secondary e ko ba bia we betua school fees and ye tua na sa and 1979 Owura Rollins be cool e betu abaya no wo so no edigu ye na wodi akonwa no ancha kra no se da bi opese e do man no ko kabima minka bi na ye to aba and ye try 1979 constitution and the third republican constitution that constitution no article 10 and Owura Rollins ma ye de show say yen ko for free education no ensign emreview it in 1979 constitution Owura Rollins sign ye na ye de to aba e ma Dr. Hilal Imam ebedi akonya no e no sign the free education e de ba ye man mu na a church free education say ye be ye no levels ni nyina basic primary and middle afi ye be ko secondary ye be ko tertiary any adult na ama men ko mani na sa amamo no ye de constitution to aba yi Dr. Hilal Imam no anche ena Rollins den impan for san be tu Dr. Hilal Imam amamo no bu ye afi de the constitution no anya dwuma bio enti ye tra military room until 1992 ena Owura Rollins here say do minor koka mamenka bi enti yantwa constitution ya de besi ho ya man e betimi do man si na soja amamo bi nya dai emma biu enti ye frefra amanfo nyina se wo momra na yantwa constitution be ya Ghana Bar Association a lawyer for omso de wo munya bi MPP ko no so ni say a lawyer for na eya panifo mu enti ma MPP panyini bia ni ho a odno share emra ye twa 1992 constitution no na sa constitution no under article 25 and Owura Rollins in penny for edition constitution ye fourth republican constitution the na ye di bu man the de to about 1992 ni atremu ade abedru ne no article 25 no edition was say 1B yes starting from 1B or say basic education shall be free compulsory and available to all. There's a basic no primary any JHS no e be free ye be say compulsory afa obia benya bia ko say available to all that's 1A now ye wie e ho na ya hye no say atwede no free no what say yemra number 2 1B on secondary education in 8 different forms including technical and vocational education shall be made generally available and accessible to all by every appropriate means, and in particular by the progressive introduction of free education. Was this a basic now? Primary JHS and secondary. Now secondary no in all 8 forms. Say technical, say vocational, ni nyina ye be ni free. Name answer na be ni free no. E was say aye available as aye accessible. Available ne say masuku no emu ebu a okaso ye ni free a obi abenya bia kwa emfa ha obi anya dey ema afi ma nye accessible say fa nyoma gu akwan so a sa okaso ye ni free a obi opeso okobi bia betumi akobi a ontimi nyi ne ho nya dey emfrim ansa na free no tie haye o se free no eye progressively free to bo ye nhihye nkakra na wo ye ni free a ankofa hawa ama se ne be ya o ya ne kakra no obenya foto kese e de asi akire na aka se o ye ni free a obi akombe dey e be hare no na nya free education a ohia ni ba osika ni ba obi abetumi akobie na ma oman ba bia etumi akonanim na wuwie ho nso a na aba 1C or say higher education shall be made equally accessible to all on the basis of capacity by every appropriate means, and in particular by progressive introduction of free education. We secondary now, obeko tertiary, higher education, universities, nursing training, teacher training colleges, na and also so. Why no kakra the photo SCH na fe no so be free ama obi aho atonibi. Afi we are school that the sia hodo aye nyina obeye ama no so aye free na obia etumi akobi wey enenia article 25 of the 1992 constitution no e ka kire na kan say was ye free education so ye mi say ho sada be na ye nhase What is your constitution? No, and father, yen shas here, and Kahua. Ubi about the constitution, may yen yada. Enti Article 25, free education, Debano. And about Article 38 of the 1992 Constitution, Clause 2, and the share say, the government shall, within 2 years after Parliament first meets, after the coming into force of this Constitution, draw up a program for implementation within the following 10 years for the provision of free, compulsory, and universal basic education. Or say, a bra the Constitution here, man, a day dikaya Parliament by a meeting. Ekosi nimfie mienu aban bi awo Ghana konwa so bia no obeye program a friend FQ free compulsory universal basic education. Sa program na be no yanhwe say within the next 10 years sa program no free no be dey e be shase. Yet to about 1992 Parliament meeting 7 January 1993 Sadana Constitution 1992 no e shase ye adwuma ti from 1993 e kosi 2 years there 1995 Sadana Rollins aban na woso timra no share no say onya policy framework a ye friend of FQ and why FQ no say so ye wi a enya adwuma within the next 10 years in free 1995 e kosi 2005 na 10 years na ye dey aso in free 1995 e kosi 2005 what would the president be our Ghana no sa wo say ye be free education ase sa anya sa na say 2005 to akonya no so na wa anya free education na what to constitution no we breach the constitution of Ghana ti betu do afa bra kwan so na ya impeach ya jo akonya ye den every wonsam 2005 duru ye no na ye wura John Ejekum Kofo wona na ye Ghana mampanyini nti oba ye ni wo mra sha badwam and was sending a Ghana Mrano Semino. Baby, I had to say, I'll see a share free compulsory basic education, you know, as and a Urako for a share a free compulsory basic education, as a or shall see, no, the Oyan say, or introduce capitation grant. Says he can't from more basic schools, no, and after the bar say, a year, sa basic schools, no, young try say, you better not be school feeding, now Omonia be Eddie. Or say aduana say anche na na buy no e free so no ora mess buy no be buy free feeding no school feeding no buy mu se be obi abenya aduane ni bia ye dey edi oba mu anu school ni nyina adodo na ye dey enya bi na yenya aduane mo ana ode enyoma hodo bebre so e beka ho na niema ono so e de beka ho no ebi e wo ha e betumi abobo Enyoma
good open
enyama owura mas e de beka ho de beka ho no bi e free school uniform because say e compulsory we ye ni free about compulsory be ye hye so about time bi amfane ba nko school a ye betumi a chene say we do ba na bro nti obetumi aka say meni atade nti owura mas the free uniform buy obetumi aka say meni mpaboa nti ono so introduce free sandals say ye fama school kwala no na fe o say yansanya yenyi suku adan a ebi ni ho na ye kono nuase no eye schools under trees yenyi ni nyina free ho na yensi school adan no fa nkonwa ngum onkoto akonwa afei yema books a obe kinkan ne ho bibia yema watade enhye yema mpaboa yema capitation grant a yefa school no afei ye no aduane wo school mamu wadi a afei na Ghana ebe ye mra se oba time bi a wawo ba e wo so okọ primary school ko JHS so amfana anko a wudi for yan twaso if say bibia wo so ohia ko school bia aban dia ye dey e dia ba eno na mouse yewura mouse one yewura John Mahama eye ho adwuma ebra yewura atames free mu na aka yewura John Mahama na je so hwe dia yaye basic school niam a yaye no ho na adu bra wo se keka ye ho na ye kọ secondary school no se be ya ho free no so e be ye adwuma enti owura mama e de introduce dia friend no progressively free senior high school so be ya constitution kan no o say ye free senior high school no ye no nkakra say ne be ya obi anso ebetumi akobi
progressive free senior high school
in fact obi ani ho je ho achinye obeka ya na na do krabra yewra mama introduce free progressive free senior high school no de na na do eka ye ni o say Mahama's free SHS good news for Ghanaians.
Honorable Mame date, you know, we are more than Ghana.
Yeah, we are more than 6 March.
Okay.
Thursday, 6 March 2014.
Okay. I'm the producer, so they have a video. Tama Mahama, progressive free.
Yes, you bet me about video now, my hair. Now, you said, see here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I now have the singular honor of declaring the progressively free senior high school program duly launched. Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I was going to the Honorable Eric Opoku Kaine and what dance here when Mahama launched progressively free SHS ewo ekumfi utuem ewo mfin free mantemo. Honorable Twasomai.
Enti yewra Nana Danko Akufo-Addo Thursday 6 March 2014. Obo yewra dwomama abaso se eya adwen papa se ne constitution ne ka no wa hya ase kama so ewo mamu. Na constitution no was se obeye secondary school ni free a manenye available na enye accessible ansa na nkakra no free no atoaso. The entire was manenye available says why my school na mu now so we free no be aso ko bia better no when school down come and no how ni ahokyere beba no we ye hwehwe a enye dey enye yi bio se wa anya no progressive nkakra now so we ye no bum no anya sika nsi akira e de how be ba chance nanka wonye free SHS no intina the framers in the wisdom of the framers of the 1992 constitution omhye say yenya ne santi sebe ye school no bebu no owura mama de si nani so besi secondary school makomaku 200 Jesus was secondary school makomaku 200 ebe kan de wo hoda no ho a ebe ma secondary school na bu a wo ye ne free a obi anso ebe nya biako sabra na 2012 campaign no obeka ya na na do so ka say one day Jesus 200 secondary school crash a into one day obesi 350 secondary schools say ne be ma na bu na obi anya bia dey akọ by your mama 200 community day schools no o shasie bra onya tumi no edi mu makomako 124 de o state se osi adan no na obefiri akonwa so mu 46 wa wie ni nyina kama basa me there's a story me kan kire oda bra na me regional minister yera mama ba sunyane na yekobie new longro eye secondary school no eye yi blog and yes no abrosan traso 9 eno wura bi ba mo so person de na sem bi to omapanyima ma anim na mka so afi no aba ebe kobro say David Eric manimra na mintie na sem ena president ma me de no ko ne nchen okwa no sin ko be yesusu obi a kire president ma say yi blog na wo sisi na wadodo oso be secondary school makoma ha no afi na wo ye na brosan ye traso 9 da be na be wie ye ne mienu na wie wo ya brosan we ni eso ne form wo be wie sesi na Ghana fo hu say 200 no waye na president mama ka say David wo ye ne sa wo be wie na so say asase ho ye de nipa no da bia ye doso asase kase ye wondin fa bi nkan ho enti nei ye ya adan a da chinti ye nya na brosan ye kosoro na ye mo asase no ban se ne be ye nchirima ba wo mo so ebeboa wo mo say no nti na ma na wo ye yi block ye abrosan a etwaso and now the secondary school there na kaka na nya sa na ye see ye secondary school ba ku bia wo classroom makomako 24 afi ye wo ICT center ye wo libraries washrooms near the adin nyina umsa ba ya laboratory bi bia so ko school mu a obi bia betimi aye kama we no adwene say ye ba mu na wunya mbom sa wa ye ne free a afi obi abekọ a enko ye double track bi bia mem na obi anya school ni bia ye dey akọ now ebra ye mama introduce self progressive free education no ya kan ni ban bi say oh there be we dey wanya hwe kra sa ho so I can count 2017 budget MPP bedi akonyom de ba parliament paragraph 781 ho no mo twerɛ sɛ Mahama introduce progressively free SHS
omo ankasa budget
no paragraph 781 na self progressive wabɔ ho ka 25.96 million and I say what they say in the sector for the period under review included an amount of 71.91 million for the provision of subsidies to senior high schools. 25.96 million for the implementation of the progressively free SHS.
Kanoforiata na ekase.
Kanoforiata budget ni nyane dia.
Akufo-Addo.
Obe present ma Nana Akufo-Addo. Ndo obegina parliament no boy amane say free SHS amama by 2016 a car obo ho no. Na ye say clearly so bi aka say John Mahama na start free SHS na enye achinye bia. But Sammy ade ehia me pa ne sa point we say. 2014 na Yera Mama started project bi Ghana ha. And also availability, any accessibility. I prepare for the full implementation of free SHS. Now your friend secondary education improvement project. Now our project way, World Bank my Ghana Bosnia $156 million. So $156 million no. Yet the scan see 23 brand new blocks. This account 200 no. After secondary schools are Ghana, Krasia, na omuni facilities no. Yeseleti mu maku 125. One more than so womuni ICT centers, womuni teachers bungalow ni ade say ye pejam edim fidie edi adam papa akọ ama school so abeya kese aka ho. Afei yeseleti nkwala maku 10,400. Omo ye ehia forma bubro sasa ankola we eye progressive free na ye no womo ye be mo nyina ko school no free a womo awofo entua city enkola 10,400 no ye select womo free secondary schools e maku 231 na sa enkola no e manko aye 6,400 na e mema so eye 4,000 na sa pro benefit ye na sep no package na ye de mankola ni package no enie akwala 10,400 no ba ku bia wontua school fees kopim se obewie school afei ya makwan na uko school aka ska be ko aban betua sa wo ba school aka ska wo ba aban betua wo school atade nyina aban de ma house dress aban de ma PE kits aban de ma shoes aban shempa bo be ko school bags school ku atade pens bibia oba uni school bia no na ye de nyina ma akwala bia ye select no camp sa facility we ho no na afibia Ghana ban bon ho ka $500 ena na ye de hwe sa enkwala nyina na yemi se ho se akwala ban ena na qualify se sa facility we sa free education ye ntua ho hwe no na oka ho bi akwala na odi kan ye an orphan without support obi ane maame ne papa awuo na onni obi obehwe no kra no ono na ye select na also course school no free na sa kra no gise school no headmaster na say headmistress owo no e ka sa kra we o deserve na education director owo a confirm na fe akra na nya opportunity na wanya bi afa students a won onu ankasa na hwe no ho oni obi hwe no nti obi ho odi pa na ho akoto secondary school sa kra no so qualify so ye bi afa disabled without support obi asabe wadi dem kakra no wa secondary school oni obi a ohwe no mobro asabe ya obetu akọ school no sa facility we e cover sa akra asabe ya awofo no ntua city kra aban behwe no under this facility ama wa wie school no akokama afa student a free efia wo mo awofo sika wo munya no eye below the minimum wage eye sika da bia ko beda adi tua no wo mo de wo munya no ye ketekete wo munya adwuma papa bia ye wo no so ne man qualify afa wo bia na awofo no lip na hwe wo mo aban support e de ma mobro wa wo mo ahia wo no sa support ni bi de hwe no wontumi ntua school fees to ono so na 17 na okoni free afi akola wa sickle cells wono so obekoni free afi student a ono ne maame eye ne papa ne maame awarja ya ba baby kura beko no na be ma na adwane agya oba no na oba ba ko no hwe nkwala ba edu so akra no ko secondary school won to even pen kra wontumi to sa akola so ye selectina na o qualify say ono so aban hwe ni free afi wo mo a won parents so edi dem obi wa the parents wo yare oye disabled physically challenged ne maame ne papa sa akola say ahokyere ba omuntimi nipa ahwe no nti na o say aban hwe ni free afi abaywa accidentally wakonyinsai na wontimi hwe akra no no ase meko secondary school sa akra no so sa scholarship we e was here to be man free na oko school omna na ye 10,400 eye nkwala under Yura Mama, you sell it to Omo. From 2015, 2016, na Omoko school no free. Sebaya,
secondary education
improvement project.
Good.
Now, sir, as we okay, we say there be NDC ye we na come on $100 and I auntie. NDC ye. Now we have MPP budget on the brain. 2018. Yewra oforiata de ba Parliament 15th November 2017 na okan ni P e de kire na me pese o hwe de okan o say the project provides scholarships to a total of 10,027 students in the beneficiary schools. All senior high schools, both public and private, were mapped and website portal established to make information on SHS available online for all stakeholders. In the group digitalization, SHS online, year 2016 under SEP.
Wow.
Now, MB somebody akonyano, and Kwalana yaka 10,400 no, omuhunu Kwala 10,027. Now say we 2018 budget. You started project no 2014. In the time on by na Kwala ni bia school cry day. Echo. And that is why because Kwala ni 10,400.
This is their own budget.
This is their own budget.
Okay. And these were boarding students.
Yes, boarding students.
Honorable, answer now about 2017. Obibe bisa, obibe person obi who say, you Mahama, what the country President Kofor and producer, give me the 2016 media. Honorable will need that. Paragraph 109. Obibe bisa say, watch him. Yura Omanpenyi Kwame Nkrumah and a free education by a FIFA. Any betwemo, any buzia, any betwemo. Ena, you are rolling.
Okay, buzia. What do you mean? Another papa and
free, Adrian Omude betwemo. Ena, you are Rollins at the bar 79 budget, article 10.
Yes.
And a full Antwata, Saba in Usuguye.
Yeah.
Copem said 1992 constitution by.
Yeah.
And article 25, yeah, the share.
Yes.
Say any basic, compulsorily free.
Yes.
Secondary school, accessible and available.
Yes.
And progressively free.
So when you said 1992 constitution, NDC for that.
NDC.
Yes, because you're a running.
Me patro producer go to 109. Me bobo soba. And honorable. Wo san so chire mu say Yewra Rollins here ne sa no ye papa kofo e ba be ye basic no free. And Atamels ebe to aso with free sandals, free uniforms, textbooks, and the keka home. And Yewra Mahama be start free SHS no.
Yeah.
Ya bo hu video. Wa kire hu evidence nyina sika o de ye. Now me question is say enkrado do say ye wadanse ye kire say free SHS a Yewra Mahama de ba ye no. So for my students and crowded was saying. Now, what was the plan for boarding students? Dear Nankana Mahama Beye and Yamawa.
I'm saying, we have 2016 budget. Media review budget, no? Paragraph 109. Dear Yewra Mama Ma, Yewra Setepe, Edibatum Rashebagum, Eni. Or say, consistent with the 1992 Constitution. Our commitment to make secondary education accessible, especially to needy students, the government initiated the implementation of progressively free secondary education in the first term of the 2015-2016 academic year, with 320,488 day students in public senior high schools across the country. The program is to be expanded to cover 120,000 targeted boarding students in the 2016-2017 academic year.
Wow.
So, you started in 2015-2016. And in 2016 media review, you were set up at the Maniabo Parliament. So, you did cover the previous year, no? You cover 320,488 day students. Yakase day students will be anya day and free. It is a fear now because secondary school are free. But next year, next academic year, 2016-2017, you see a pajam, you call boarding house. Now boarding house no, you cover and 120,000. Wow. So 120,000 no, basically first years. One more eba from one for no. One money do one mobile day ever started. That is why Nana Akufo-Addo fra ko started free SHS no or started with first year students because it was already in the plan.
Producer, let's go back to the presentation. Let's go back. Okay. Okay, next is this is 320,000 senior high school day students
free.
And in the budget.
Therefore, no call it free no. And then here for bubro pa no, you selected 10,400. Ah, one day, yes, I call it free keke. Nata dear, ni bibia. Yes, I must have a parent in Tria once
almost no way boarding students.
Boarding students.
Okay, I have young Akufo-Addo.
Okay, until 2017, 2016, you try baby no. Nana danko be your man penny. And was a free SHS no. Was started free SHS was started because the other two was a progressivity and you free no be started no for or started here or started with form 1 4. Na just na progressive kwan na no and na offer so. Nemum di oja na kire ne say availability na yamma secondary school ni mu no. Eno de oyi na ni free ho. And na de can say progressively free. Adwira na teach say kono kakra kan fa siesie ohunya foto teach no. Eno so wa amfa na ni anye den anhwe. Enti ka say aye free SHS no. Eno an say aye free SHS. Ye ni foto teach afi ni
oka foto ye ni sika teach.
Ye ni sika teach. Ena ye ni adan so a ye de ko akoye. Now nti say sia no free SHS no ye de cover nkwala wo secondary school nyina no e de how kese e de aba ehia say ye hwe e how no na ye hunu kwan a ye de befa so.
Okay.
Now e how e dika nie say ye ni foto bi ata free SHS achi. Senti America say ye ni foto ata achi ne say get fund eye foto a DCC school adan no ye ni ba bi enya ska free a da bi a ye diska kotum na school dan si a ye de akwa ye Rollins ada Roma e no ye mayen. Some street light crab born Ghana no. Ye will be a yeska free or for twa ye day and yet bo street light. National Health Insurance. Ye will for twa actually I demra and a day for 230 Tambia Sikata Hua or see the bois health insurance. By free SHS. Ye need for 20 Sikabia
dedicated fund.
Ye Nisikabia actually. Into your buying her budget team. I've already buying budget here. I buy so the general revenue na Ubenya 176 billion. Nemo okwa expenditure side na adwumayefo akatua yaka ho nsi ho any statutory funds eye foto a emrasha wo so to na afakwa no okaba mu a eno kwa be 183 billion enti afi we si anye bosia a abagmefo kra ye ntimi ntwe omoka so be den na free SHS wanyeska e de akoye ama yeye ende say de aba free SHS mu ni say ye ni sika ye de ye free SHS enti ama school ni academic calendar ye ko school no ye wa academic calendar just ye be school date we ya ye be di 10 weeks 12 weeks e wo school enti teacher ni a wo cha de no we ye scheme of work week we match we next week match we match we ko pem term na e be so sabe ya we pia cover ne syllabus ni nyina say ye ni bi o because answer ni be school ni sa ban nya ska answer enti ye ni date o ha na ban nya ska ni e be school o hwa na sa ban say miniska e da na wo se e dey ye makwan afei esan say ye niska e dey yenti ye de how bebre na e dey abrey wo be kona dormitories ni nyina no ayemma ba bi o ha ankola na busu a ba bi o meda kra no e ye problem sami me no ka say ade e ha adwene kra no say nkonwa ba bi o ha be kona nkonwa bi fact me ko school bi mu me ne school no kasai efa ekwan mfa so nya nkonwa enkola no me pass me bo school ni ye be a school no fam wanfo nya akonwa ntran so enti headmistress no wa copper carpenter wo krom en ye number campus en wa ya arrangement na wa kan bo a kire enkola no ti wa betimi atua eya akonwa no bo no na ya wa akonwa ama now they are back classroom enti wa mo start first week no na nkonwa ba miensa ene wo ho second week na kakra be ka ho enti according to teachers ni bi no at a time na almost explain each time nra no na nkura no bi nya scan ntu ankonya bi nti oba classroom a omo teto ano no so atena e form sa bi okoto se be ya mutni afei ade a asa hard requirements sika na eni ho no same e de how kese na aba ye school ni mu e fa nkola na didie ho aban say free SHS no ono be ma ye de aduane ni nyina a surprise schools no na ba mon sika kakra o be to de e friend no perishables eye jene entos ne ma kakra ubetumi atoto e de aka ho na womo a aban so mo supply mo en supply nnuano no o supply kwa aban ntimi ntua naka na aban de naka enti ye de we bra wo ne na headmaster say o metwen na ye de bi be ka ho a me de we man kora na aduane akosi bi abosome enu bosome na bi ababedu bosome no na ebi mai enti the headmaster say ye ne say o yire no ho ana kakra wanya no no aye ne kakra akra se be ya enkura no benya aduane adi in fact enra aduai secondary school bi o ha o me koko anopa breakfast porridge no o me no o ma nya sichire enti ye na so sa kola bi a o wa sichire na wo pan no fabra na bedidi
okay
this is the Ecowas secondary school na some I represent essence enti headmasters and headmistresses no ebi no afrefre parents no PTA enom so mo aye kakra enti bi no tuatua scan kakra akra se be ya ankola no ebenya aduane this is the reality the Ecowas say a our secondary schools no ebi nie ana the to be we ha adwene say dan na ye ni nti ama say a secondary school kwa ya chemu mienu aban so ye bi a friend double track ye wo green and ye wo gold ye call secondary school no so call first time 3 months what school was suya dey say 3 months say the school na ye dey double track na kom no we call 1 month 2 weeks na ya ma kwan na obi nso ba beto aso 1 month 2 weeks and they say ya no double track na say ye nyina ye call secondary school be or double track ninim one day akra no call school benya full term akọ school ba akra bi so I just call half term and na onim da e bi cause won ko fie kra ye be san ka kire say on sign emra bio enti e de kakase abre awofo no e ka de abre o mo say just oye extra classes e de man kola no na sa me binum kra ho mo ye online in fact emra me teacher fo ni bi kasa de o mo ye say green fo no ko fie na yellow fo no wo ha na anwumre no daytime na wapon school na wo teacher no pa na wa ye online classes e de ama wo mo a ewo fie no ebi to 1000 Ghana each ebi so yes ebi to 1000 Ghana ebi so etua 1000
I say what prospectus assembly no so ye dey
and also prospectus no one say the essence school no enyeska bia se bia bibi say school okra o de be ye no ama o ko school na niam a obeto aba no ne bo na ye kese to spend it best 10,000 Ghana cedis 8,000 to 10,000 ansana what to me atoto enioma ni nyina ansana what to me akọ school nti ama enkura no bebre no aye asudie kese woni se ne enkura no ko school akura bi akọ school bia yesa auto omo a dormitory na mo ye de be hohoro ho na wasa to deto parazone dormitory na woda no ye de be hohoro ho nso because sika anya dey eni ho no nti problem a aba ye school no mu no enye problem ketwa na hwei edu watch eye Africa ha nyina ekuba tan a omo hwe Africa ha school no ye ngoma suya no se die siko no om the report bi by e free SHS ho om say 194,862 students ye mamu admission so om nko free SHS nanso so wo mo ntimi anko adenti no mo ntimi anko a sika woni betoto nioma e dia kọ no wo ma wofo na anye dai enya enti san kola we nyina wo ma kafi a wo ma ntimi anko school no now we read the report no further report no kire say omo ye financial burden analysis sa analysis no kire say akola bia owo free SHS ni mu no aban bon ho ka 1241 afibia 1,241 Ghana cedis. And our wofo no so ebo omuma no ho ka 4,185 Ghana cedis. Edu watch say. Omo ye financial burden analysis. Say sikatria wo secondary school, the otua kase ni the otua ketwa no. Omu sa akra bia wo free SHS no Ghana ban tua 1,241 Ghana cedis. Afibia e wa akra ba ko ho. And our wofo no so I won kwala no omutua 4,185
under free SHS.
Under free SHS.
Oh, I see.
Now, some kwala 194,862 students we enter Yanko school. We hear kwala be ni. We yan kwala o ma me no papa no wuna. Na ye mom free education mom bibia no.
And Mahama no.
And Mahama no. Some kwala ya because o me ye hia for bubura. We je one city kra won timi nya dai.
Prospectus.
What you mean to talk? What you mean to talk? Abayu a wakonyi nsan na afi also be secondary school ni obi hwe no also obi hwe no bansa no nso atimi akọ sa kra no seska we ontimi ntua obekam nia na wofo adi dem physically challenge ontimi nya dai entua enti free SHS na enkaye proper policy eye policy a ebeboa ma ohiani a ontimi ntua school fees no and na wono nso atimi akọ school no maybe ayakodu sesi e
challenges
asayi na
now obi be bisa so enti dia na Euro okay, I think so you what do we have to do?
There was SSC answer. I was say free SHS policy no near yes sesemu.
Okay.
And yes san me ye and on your friend review. Enti we one more nipa bebre na prese there be free SHS no munya review yansam na nya ye. We Methodist presiding bishop panyinika se power Methodist asafumu and was say review free SHS to improve feeding and infrastructure. Kwana duane ne nye aduane nye no quality and quantity. In fact, sorry be am teen was secondary school me prepare for this program no. Some me catch our rebe ho. Akora bia wono free krasi aba secondary school. Omuko anwumra aduane a yekodi nsapa na ye mana atre ba akomo no kwantre ba akoma. Ye de gu ni plate mu ya yasa. Nti omodi di omoba no no nkwa no osuba. Because oni bibia obedi aka ho ena nkra na huru na anse teacher for na atra say yan friend yan nkasa ne yan hwe kwan befa so abo na obejai saa esu no na nya ono nkwa so professor there eye former rector Jimpa ono so na no atum o say free SHS review must be done immediately. Professor MPP ni yan nya ne nei kra say si antantem yan review nya sa de ekoso no enye afei ya uba hasen so a yewura kwabra frepon boaten professor MPP minister environment and say ya na so no ono so say every sensible person will opt for a review of free SHS obi anadwiri mu da obi a no the obeka say free SHS no yan review afei IMF International Monetary Fund omo so do manu atum o say free SHS policy is poorly targeted. The entire Amokan say poorly targeted. Ne say, "Omo hesi ketwe omo se siana ehiafo ankasa e deserve no."
The professors are calling for review. IMF is calling for review. Okay, so what will President Mahama do?
Excellent.
President Mahama policy. Good.
So we dey nyina President Mahama so na no atum bi say, "Se nyame ma na kwanya no be ma mpanyina, obe review free SHS." Okay, so be review na no. Wa hu mpanifo ye kan review nyina. Obi aka was o President Mama nko aka some review no say on kwa review no kire so obetwam
na better than review I say you betwam
meanwhile empanifo nyina ka review no bia emfa ye betwam.
Okay, so explain the President Mama review
so then na President Mama ka so be reviewer you ka say betwam. Now improve the implementation of the free SHS policy to achieve this the next Mahama government shall the Mahama be
so what jump about?
The Edikani obeye stakeholders dialogue. Headmasters ne mistresses in chas. Stakeholders obi biara ngomesua any awofo representatives na ye hia. Na fe omampanyi mama ade opese ye dwere ho no ye de ato omanim. The Edikan ba ko a obepese one omu nyina adwon ne esi ho agyina ne se. Ye pese abo foto akese at the type free SHS no echi na ye nya sika ye de be ye free SHS no enti ansa na ye be school no ye ofoto ho a ye wo sika wo ye ntrankan e ma obi contract sa fa aduane ko school bi mba bi ada ye bi school na ankwala do say na wo secondary school ho ye foto ni sika ye dey ewo wo scholar no se ye ka se omsika om de be di term ni nyina no e ye 50,000 Ghana ya tro check 50,000 Ghana every ye foto ni ye de ato account room fire adwuma aduane ankola no bedie won bibia fire ho adwuma wo ye wi a auditors be ba be audit na eho amane bia no
yes Mahama ka review a they say audit photo a ebe ye nsi achi ba
yes
dedicated source of funding for free SHS honorable to asoma who's our number 2 bi o
eno ye number 1 no de atoso mienu double track say ye wura mama fra konwa ya ade edi kai be free SHS mu e double track yenko school green ni gold bio na de ntia ye betua na simple kra ene say ura mama say nyame ya na dom no fra konwa ya ade obedi kai ye ne say yakai private secondary schools a Ghana ha nyina yahwe adan no binum adan kra papa chen aban de no ba yaka se ye free no womo schools ni nyina egu nti aban beje womo school ni adan ni nyina ye wo over 400 private secondary schools e Ghana ye ji adan ni nyina de ko GS na ye de chair ministry na say na ministry no fa a teacher for no dodo na ye master schools na under ministry supervision sada na double track be dey e na fe ya tray abo na yi blocks na o mama na ka ewira mu nyina no ya ye ni nyina e de abeka ho nti ansa na yenwie yi blocks no na say free double track ndie ayitwam
okay number 3 so dey na mama be na
obi atimi akọ school kama afei ade ba ko a yesan be ne say eye private schools maka ho asem afei aduan na ye beton ye be ye no maka cho say ye mfa free enkran bio because say the cost has say aban ka kire ba fast stock say fa aduan ko ma secondary school for aban ama ba fast stock ska oni ska nti na ba fast stock akofra aduan no ye de aduan no koduru ya enkran no yusu wa manta ye ntua supplier ne ka so wa manta ka ho aduan ye de be dey ye de be ko say kra aduan na de ko no in fact school bi hom de aburo no koduru na aburo no nyina aye emoa abem nti om ko twa adua bi om se haban bi ena om de gum no manu ansuhie edi yi moa na frim fisa aburo ndu ba bi ana I spy asan ya yama nkura na ye
Mahama breso de
eti na breso
benya disika
wonya sika na headmaster no betun akọ local market ho se bayire ne eton ho a watobi se mo ne eton ho a watobi se ne be ya nkura no bedidi kama ama omo ho
eti number 6 ne na Mahama be
afei de ye be han se esan se ye nya foto e de ato free SHS na chiti se si a school bia benya ne sika nkura no benya aduane adi kama ebe reduce prospectus no ama niema a wototo no oho ato na yese enkoye akese nioma etoto ni bio enti yatue school bia sika odi kodi yawie no sika e wo foto ni mu no ehiafo mabuburo na wo mu ntimi ntoto won niema no wo mu ne ebedika do o mastarte
ne aboa wo
te said you 10,400 na no mu ntimi ntoto niema na ye to bibia ama no ye be sell te san kola ni nyina na ye free fund ni mu e de ahwe wo mo enti fund no kwaso no na se ehiafo man de wo fa watade a wo benya obi bia na watimi e de akọ school no when review na yewra Mahama eka
ho asem no say number 1 or the photo asika dem e be bo free teachers wo bra
yes
obi yi double track good green traffic lights obi ye free or the private secondary schools no adan e ba be ka public senior high schools no facilities in ho na wasibi aka ho de abayeja aka nwura mu so obeye ni yi aka ho na adan aba na ye de double track free or private schools so ba afi so enam se ye di sika etechi no se sika e beba ama school bi anya ni sika to na duane
yeah
na enkonwa ene enyema aka schools no hia no so wahwe e de abo eno ne review no
na samonum se esan sika ensi achirenti enkwala no kura na e wose ma omo textbooks no ye nya textbooks no ma wo
okay
enti se abanya chem textbooks no nkwala na ko school agisa to textbook no in fact ene enkwala ni bi e ba me ho ni mi di gomo no say omo call ene elective subjects enti call no ye ma omo bi na elective no wa wakoto na books no so call no kura so nkwala ni nyina enti bi nya bi ebi so nya da enya bi and they say pamphlet ene ye market kese.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Honorable, emuada ho enne enkontumpo enfuturo MPP for to edigu Ghana fo ani ni nyina no wachirichiri mu wa me yahu free SHS ode ba kwa me nkrom
yes
wa me yahu di obetwa mu
yes
wa me yahu di osanso de be hye ya mamra ni
yes
wa me yahu di start progressive free SHS
yes
de nanado be ye da na se waye
yes
be eho how eho challenges nyina wa me yahu
yes
de papa Mahama e ba be ya fa ho a free SHS ni be dimu na ye papa true review and improvement no watch him. It will face a Ghana.
Na ka ade ba ko pe.
My final word on this.
The final word ne say ya na bi num nam ye nkro ni mu no mo ka kire nkofo say o to aba mama obi abetwa free SHS mu free SHS e share constitution mu constitution no e ka party the constitution we buy ya e NDC because ye papa nom ye wofa nom constitution that was say e ka o ma tworo ya e ye Rollins chekata nom they are voice esi edunketia Collins Dauda NDC perform no omna ye consultative assembly at the church constitution no and ye di shames ye be free SHS wo memu na yɛn a yɛatwerɛ mmara sɛ yɛbɛyɛ free education ɛde tam ato so tam ɛnhyɛ aseɛ no sɛ obi a ntwam a yɛn mom ne yɛkɔ akɔtwam
yɛsan so fiti aseɛ
yɛsan fiti aseɛ yɛ ne yɛbɛyɛ ne yie sɛ bɛyɛ a ɛbɛyɛ kama nti yɛsrɛ Ghana ni ba bi a wohwɛ yɛn nnɛ sɛ ɛyɛ 360 deɛ aha yɛ nokorɛ fie deɛ yɛakɛn so obi wɔ asɛm foforɔ bi a ɔse deɛ yɛkɛn nyɛ no koraa ɔnka menti sɛ anyɛ saa deɛ a ɔman bia nkeka no ho na yɛn nyinaa yɛnyɛ waka na yɛn ni yɛwura dwɔmama akyi na yɛmfa no bɛsi akonnwa no so
abusuafo nokorɛ no ɛna da hɔ no obi ka kyerɛ sɛ John Mahama betwa free SHS mu ase ne hu wɔ yɛ ɔtorofoɔ ɛnɛ wahu deɛ free SHS no de baeɛ yɛde evidence ne nyinaa ma wo wahu baabi ɔmampanyɛ kufu ado bɛfa kɔsie wahu ɛhaw a ɛwɔ free SHS no mu wahu deɛ John Mahama ɔba bɛyɛ afa ho before sɛ wei yɛ asɛm dɛ a yɛboa NDC amanyɔkuo yɛto aba no ma yɛwura John Dramani Mahama obeba ma free SHS afa na tuma pefra and sana mekwa akwa kind message and I want to thank you because in the 5th edition your honorable birthday it is my